beautiful Monday morning. At least it's not raining. Right, I'll try to crack on with this today. What a roof finish on that side. I've got an idea about that side. Because that board there, I've got one at home for floor. Which will near enough cover it. Plus, I've got these boards here. And a few more bits. So, I'll be able to get floor done with that one at home. Yeah, so that board over there, I'm gonna put in there in one piece along the back as far as I can, because it's not being painted at back. That felt's going on just down the back there, so she doesn't have paint out back, and it'll protect it that for a lifetime. So I'll felt that back. It's only down to there, so I'll be able to do that from behind there. Yeah, so I'll put a full board in there, and then obviously in that corner it'll be lined with flags, and because that's for a fire. Yeah, it's getting there. It's getting more solid over there. So today I've beefed these up first. These joists all the way down. Take the nails out too, they're not too tight yesterday. And then when I've done that, I think the roof can go on. But what I'm going to do with these joists, because she's having that extra length, I'm going to leave them longer. Yeah, so they go the extra length with that. Also it holds the roof up, and then I just have to put 2 braces on, or 2 legs, whichever she wants. That's the job today. Should you wish to accept it. There you go. And windows need a clean. I'll clean them after, just give them a bit of a wipe. But yesterday before I went, I cracked a window, this first one. So I've not got a full 2-foot one, so but that one fits, so it's okay, because that's what we're boxed in at back. So that'll be okay. Put a nice rail on there for curtains. Right, won't make that brew and then crack on. Should get this boxed off today, 99%. Either a big woodpecker that, or there's something going on down there. Right, I've just measured them. So now I've cut the pieces so they're the same length as them, if you know what I mean. Should have done that in the first place, but it don't matter. So they come out now, so all that roof will sit on there, so that's a lean-to then. So now I just have to get these measurements right in the middle, and then put a piece of wood across the back. And just try to find my tape measure. I'll get that done. There you go. So I've boxed it off at end, and that's a lean-to there. Probably I've put some stairs in that way, but it won't matter. Might have just put it back there, but that'll do. Just have to build this side out, and then it's all even. And yeah, looks good. The head coming off them pallet woods. Yeah, there you go. So I'm just waiting for Tony to turn up. If he doesn't, I'll have to do it on my own, but I need to get that board over here. Excuse me, then I can cut it, slap it in there. Once this roof's on, it's more or less watertight. Just bits and bobs I have to, like them, but it's mostly watertight. So I've got them right down now to the wood. So they're sitting on, because there wasn't before, they was outside. Now they're close to the wood, so once I go under there, I can meet that. It's the same thickness as the plastic. It'll just meet there in the middle. And then, yeah, just flashband down there and flashband down the middle. I will obviously need some thingies in the middle, but when I get the roof on, I'll put them in then. and going after. Yeah, I think I can throw that reef on now. In fact, I'm sure I can. I'll go and get it. Okay, so that's a reef on. So it meets straight up to there. So now I'll be able to put fixings down there. I just want, that needs pushing up a bit. I just need to put a piece of wood down the middle there. I'll sandwich it with a piece on the top, and then I'll go over with that strip so it runs off it. There's plenty of light in here. Plenty of light comes through there, through windows. So, yeah, makings of a bonnet shed. Right, let's crack on. Get a bit more done. Loving this shed, me. Melting. There's a beauty working away. What we've done, that 8x4 board, didn't have to cut it. All we had to do. Wait a minute. 1 second. We're done in a minute. Yeah, so all we had to do was just cut a slight thingy on that for the fall. Is it solid, that? Good. I'll put some in this side in a minute. I'll just come round. Yeah, so that's all I have to do now is box them in on that side, and then it's more or less waterproof when that's done. It's fit perfect, that board. There's a Guri with his woodpecker drill. Yeah, so I'll go round there and put some screws in there.
Here's a couple more than posit screws than
I've got some here, but I'm not. Just cracking on there. It's about 12 o'clock. I've done about 4 hours on this morning, but all my batteries are flat again. So Tony's charging one for me there, so I can finish. What I want to do is put these fixings in the roof from the top, just to stop it blowing off, and take these nails out here. And that'll do us for today, but you can see now it's going to be, so it's going to have a fire in that corner, a flag stood up, and a flag on lying down, and then she's got all that corner for a fire. And then this will be for a seat, tidy it all up for her, put a cushion on there, and then so the main job on this now is seal the roof there down the middle and sort the floor out. But that's all easy jobs, and it's all on and it looks okay. It's nice and bright in here anyway. So we'll wait for that other battery and then we'll start off again. It's okay that. Bob on. Nice and warm in here too. Even though there's gaps everywhere. There won't be when I've finished. Still waiting on them batteries. I've just been making these noggins for in here now. So I'll put 3, there's a bee in here somewhere, a wasp. I'll put 3 of them in each. And then I have to block that end off, can you see that? I'll do the same for these. I'll put a piece of wood in the middle. So all that needs now is screwing to, and then a piece of flash band over the top. And that's that waterproof then. All sides of a waterproof. That joint's waterproof because it butts up to there. And that'll all be fixed down with screws to here. See there where it's moving. Put about 5 screws in each. But I've got them in there with the washers, but I need a battery. So that might be my last job today. Get them screws in there, then it don't blow off. And then leave it till tomorrow. But I'll go see if them batteries are charged. So that's them things out roof. I just have to put a couple more in. I have to go round there if I do it. And I'll just find this little bit of felt. So that's what it's going to look like. Obviously a full piece, so I'm going to go straight across the shed there. So it's all green up back, and she's painting it green anyway. So then I can come round here with my gutter, round there, under this flap, and down to the bins. Happy days. On the end after there'll be a piece of, Carol will have to get some because we need longer pieces, but there'll be a piece of that on top there, and then a piece on top that way. So it meets like a box over the corner, just like I've done with these, but a bigger one obviously. Yeah. We'll put them last 3 screws in. I think that's about it today because it's cracking on now. It's got to be about 1 o'clock now, I think. Surely you'll be thinking I've left on. Right, so that'll do for today. So it's pretty watertight. If anything gets through, it'll just drip through here, but she should get that stuff, hopefully. I'll have it here tomorrow, so I can get that flash band on. And then the rest of it's just titivating. Couple of holes here and there. And the floors are the next main one. But I've got the board for that at home. It's comfy in here. Yeah. So everything meets up okay there. I just need some of them boards across. Not put that one on yet, but just going across that joint. And then I'll put some flash band across there where that felt meets this. Not as it should leak, but I'll do it anyway. And then a flash band straight out middle. And other than that, it should be watertight in here then. Because it was watertight anyway, I'll not disturb that top. So, happy days. Right, see you tomorrow then, when we get to the finished off hopefully. And then I can start back on my side. And Carol can get paintbrush out now. Yeah, it looks okay, doesn't it? Hang on, something wrong with that picture. That's better. Oh, I was up here, flock or something on. So, yeah, I might put just two 45s on there. Doesn't really need it, but just in case. Get a big blob of snow, and yeah, happy with that. Right, see you tomorrow.